Hello, my friends. Welcome to another fabulous episode of the AI Show. This is Seth Juarez coming to you deep from the pandemic. 2 years. How's everybody doing? Let's see, where's everybody coming from? Ivana is here. Hello, my friend. Happy holidays, happy new year. I believe we're allowed to talk about the new year until January 15th. Which I think gives us until tomorrow. So, happy new year. Happy new year. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. Here, let me put my face here. I've got here my handy dandy pad. I have like a whole thing of like sound effects. But I still like to go boop. Number one. Happy New Year, Caleb. Jose. Oh, hold on. Jose Silva. Hold on, more of that. Jose Silva. Welcome. Caleb's good to see you, buddy. It's been a long time. Caleb and I, we go way back. We were in prison together. We were both too good looking, and they had to incarcerate us. That's the true story, and that's what I'm going to stick to. Number one, today we're going to talk to Shivani, and we're going to do some high perf inference. I think she's going to motivate how to set it up, how it works, that kind of thing. Number one. Why is it doing this? I'm not pushing that, okay? Number two, we're going to get back to our Roshambo project, but I might try something different. I might. So my soundboard, here, I'll tell you, you'll like this. My soundboard makes it so that I can hook my phone up to it. There was one time, I don't know if many of you may have watched this. This is like episode 5. We're like on episode 6 million right now. Modulo some constants. So I can take calls. So I thought maybe to get some of y'all's interaction during the second part, maybe we can all make some decisions on how to set up the website, because we got the AI part working, which was arguably the easiest part. And now we need to sort out what the website's going to look like. So we need to do that. And I thought maybe if I fired up a Twitter space, y'all could talk at me while we do it. So if anyone has any opinions, we might do this during the second hour. We'll try it out. It's Friday. Do whatever we want. So for Roshambo, there's going to be two things that we're going to do. We're going to finalize our layout, and then I want to do like a, like rock, paper, scissors, shoot, like a countdown, and then score, which should set us up nicely for the next time where we could actually start building AI for the computer to play against us. So that's what we're going to be doing. So, I mean, what do you think? Should we do that during the second hour when we're like deep into project work? We should do that, right? Where I'll start a Twitter space and y'all can just talk back at me. I've never done it. We should try it. I mean, it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, are we going to get in trouble? Maybe. Is the world going to end? It kind of is already. Right? So let's do that. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's see where everyone's coming from. Jay McCormick is here. Jay McCormick, welcome, my wonderful friend. Then we're going to get my face out a little bit, and let's turn this other background music on. Yes, a lot. So much so that my kids, I live like, I don't live in Seattle and I don't live in Redmond. I lived more east, and we got some snow. My kids didn't go to school for the first couple of days. It was fantastic. I'd have to get up so early. Welcome, Jay. DF Meta, welcome. It's so good to have you here. Jose Silva's here. Ivana thinks like it's a good plan. Y'all can like fire up a Twitter space and like talk back to me. Maybe we can figure out a call-in number so you can like call and then be like, hey, I have this question, like a question moment. The other thing I'm thinking about, and now bear with me, is I'm thinking of breaking up the show into like a machine learning one. Oh, I'm dropping this thing. Let me put it down before I drop it. A machine learning show where we go into like model building, ML ops, because that's kind of what I do. And then a separate show for, getting started with AI, with like AI services, that kind of thing. I need to talk to B and Aishigul, because I mean, I feel like the stuff they do is so awesome. We need more of it. And the stuff I do is so weird that we need more of it as well. I mean, I don't know. So I'm thinking of dividing it up. I'm gonna talk to my boss. I got to write something down and see what my boss thinks. Oh my goodness. The first one you've caught live. Welcome. So we have a customary welcome to new folks. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm gonna get ready. Welcome. I don't know. It sounds kind of used car salesman-y. You know what I'm saying? But it still feels nice to be welcome in a powerful way. So welcome. We have WNC. Hold on. I got to move this over. I can't see. I'm so old. WNC block. Welcome. So I have this thing that I call a confidence monitor. It's also a teleprompter. So I have a screen literally right here that's projecting onto this thing right here. And so what I do is I put I'm using right now a StreamYard. And so I put it there. And so sometimes if I'm looking like this, it's because I can't see. So, all right. I think everyone's sufficiently warmed up. So again, first half, we're going to talk about high performance inference. Shivani's a help with that. She's been on the show before. She's awesome. And then we're going to get into our Roshambo. And we're going to make some decisions on laying out the site. And then we're going to do the countdown and score. And maybe. Yeah. Oh, hold on. How do I make it go to a pen? Oh, come on. Oh, of course it's not going to work. I got to use this thing. Maybe we'll have some guests. We'll fire up a Twitter space, maybe, and y'all can talk back and be like, I've been dying to tell you this. Your show needs more confetti, something like that. Because I'm sure, obviously confetti is always makes everything better. So there is that. All righty. Let's see if I can't get Shivani on. Hey, Shivani.
Hey there.
How's it going?
Going good. How about you?
Happy New Year to you, my friend. We can, again, only do this until tomorrow because after January 15th, it's like, you can't wear white after fall or something. I don't know what the rule is because I obviously am not well dressed. Shivani has told me this many times. No, I'm just kidding. Happy New Year to you. How's everything going with you?
Happy New Year to you too. Everything's going well. Starting New Year with AI show.
Sorry. I feel like apologies up front to you for that. All right. So let's see if we can get your screen going and then I'll talk about how this works. So for those that are watching for the first time, if you could share your screen, Shivani, I'll get it working. For those that are watching live, what I'm actually doing with the guests that come on is we make shows that are short that if people want to learn how to do a certain thing on Azure or a certain thing in general, we record them live here, but you're like the live studio audience. And so if we mess up or say something or do whatever, you'll see all of it. But in post, like after the show, like probably this afternoon, I edit it down to a coherent thing so that if later you want to learn how to do this thing that Shivani to talk about, you'll see it. And so that's why it looks kind of weird. So Shivani, just to FYI, I'm going to turn this down. Let's see. So let's see. Is this the right? This is the right title. High performance serving with Triton Inference server. Okay, cool. Look at the screen. If you're doing your demo and you look away, I'll cut to your screen. Let's see if we can get that up there. There it is. Beautiful. If you run out of things to say, just stop talking. I have my docs open because the other thing is, if y'all are watching, we actually talk about what we're going to talk about on the show. It's not all loosey-goosey. Just my part. Shivani is the professional. Oh, sorry. Shivani is the professional. And so we talk about, so we know what we're going to talk about. But sometimes I ask, like, oh gosh, my watch thinks I'm talking. AI for the win. Any questions for me, Shivani?
No, all good.
All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna be like, hey, you're not gonna miss. Then I'm gonna do the bumper, and then we'll get into it. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right. Any questions from the audience? If you have any, are you okay staying, Shivani, and answering questions after?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. So if you have questions, just write them into the chat as it's happening. I won't ask them during, but please. I'm not going to ask their questions because then I'll get all screwed. People will be like, why is he squinting at his screen? Because I can't see. I'm old. All right, let's do this. Let's get the title up. You're not going to want to miss this episode of the AI Show where we talk about high-performance serving with Triton Inference Server in AzureML with Shivani. Make sure you tune in. Hello and welcome to this episode of the AI Show where we're talking about high-performance serving with Triton Inference Server in AzureML. We've got a special guest. Shivani, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Fantastic. Why don't you tell us who you are and what you do?
Sure. So, hi everyone. My name is Shivani. I am PM on the Azure Machine Learning team. I work on model deployment and serving, and currently I'm focusing on how to best integrate open source softwares with our product.
Fantastic. So let's talk about serving or inference. Why don't you describe what it is, and then tell us about the challenges that are around that doing that.
Yeah, but definitely. So model deployment and serving is when you have trained your model, you have a final model that you want to deploy as web service, send requests to it, and get some output from the web service. So one of the problems that customers are facing into that they have to worry about maintaining different frameworks. They have to worry about, and they are looking into high performance inferencing solution, and they want this one inferencing server that could cater to all their needs, all their use cases, and of course just bring model to AzureML and deploy them seamlessly.
I mean, it sounds easy, but our research shows that it's hard, very hard. Like building a model is so easy, but then getting it to actually provide business value is super hard. How is Azure helping folks do that?
Definitely. So, as you know, we have this feature called managed online endpoints where customers don't have to maintain their infrastructure and they get capabilities like safe rollout, security, monitoring, and a lot more. And we are integrating our managed online endpoint with NVIDIA's Triton Inferencing Server. So, Triton Inferencing Server is an open source software which supports multiple frameworks like TensorFlow, TensorRT, PyTorch, Onyx, a lot more. It is a high performance server, inferencing server. So Triton runs model concurrently on GPUs to maximize your throughput and utilization. Hence, it gives our customers best of both worlds. And you only have to focus on your machine learning model and deployment.
And that's basically what we want to do. We just, once we build the model, we just want to put it out. It sounds harder than it should be. Can you show us how this works?
Definitely. So, can you see my coding screen?
We sure can.
Okay, so in Azure Machine Learning, when you're deploying your managed online endpoint, you need to have two YAMLs, your endpoint YAML and your deployment YAML. So I have my endpoint YAML here. Name of my endpoint is Triton Multi-Models Endpoint, auth mode I'm putting as AML token, and then I'll hit AZML online endpoint create command to create my endpoint. Now, one endpoint can have multiple deployments. I'm adding one deployment to this endpoint called Blue. And to this endpoint, to this deployment, actually, I'm passing my model. And if you can see, I'm saying here sample multi-models. So I'm actually passing multiple models to one endpoint. So one of my model that here I have is BiDAF model. So it's question and answering model. You give them some context, you ask a question, it answers you. And another is DenseNet Onyx model, which is a simple image classification model. So I'm passing these two different models to one endpoint. An important parameter to note here is model format as Triton. Once you put as model format as Triton, we understand it's a no-code deployment. So by no-code deployment, we mean is you don't need a scoring script, you don't need an environment. Triton expects your model to be in particular model repository format, which we'll talk in a few seconds, and that's it. You give your model endpoint deployment name, the SKU, and you hit AZML online deployment create command.
All right, so just a couple of questions as you're doing that. The first question I have is, so this is basically a multi-model deployment that's doing question answering and image recognition, some sort of image recognition. That's the first question. Am I getting that right?
Yep. So we have two different models here. One is BiDAF9 and another is DenseNet Onyx model.
Fantastic. The second question I have, and this is something that I'm used to doing. Don't I usually have to write like a scoring file with these models? You mentioned that it's no code. How is that possible?
Yep. So usually when you deploy, there is a file called init and run function, which one loads your model and another takes inputs and outputs to score your model. But with Triton, when we are integrating, we auto-generate that for you. So you do not need your scoring script. You do not need your environment. And actually, in a bit, we'll go to the logs and see that our server has started, as model has loaded. So really, it becomes easy to just bring in your models to Azure Machine Learning.
Another question I have is, how long does it take to deploy these things? Are we talking like hours, days?
Oh, no, definitely not. It takes, for this deployment, it took me under 10 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes to complete the deployment. Hence, I have like an endpoint running so that we can go to that and see how it looks.
Awesome. So two questions, two final questions. The two YAML files. So the managed endpoint YAML file basically describes like a like an HTTP style endpoint, and then you're adding deployments to that endpoint with the other one. Am I getting this right?
Perfect. Yep.
See, look at that. I knew I knew a thing or two about that. All right. Can you show us what the outcome of this is?
Yeah, definitely. So once I hit my endpoint create and deployment create command, I'm coming to this Azure Machine Learning Studio where you can visualize everything very nicely. So I have my endpoint, I have my blue deployment, um, the multiple models that I deployed to this. You can see your environment is AzureML, Triton Server, Ubuntu, Inference, and CD environment. It's a mouthful, but basically we generated this environment for you. We use this no-code deployment underneath, so you don't have to do it. We load the inferencing, Triton inferencing server for you.
I see. Can we scroll down, because I want to make sure I understand. So basically, what's happening is there is a pre-built environment. I'm assuming it's an image or a container of some kind
Yep.
that just basically knows about the way Triton things are deployed. Am I getting this right?
Yep, exactly. So we can actually go and look into this environment, and hopefully my internet is working nicely and we can, oh, it's still loading.
Cool. Here we go.
Yep, let's, yeah, you see it directly pulls your image from Triton server.
So
So,
it's not like we're inventing a new thing. This is something
yep,
NVIDIA already does. We're literally just pulling down their thing.
yep, yes. So you don't, so as a new user, you don't really have to know that you need to use environment for deployment. We do that for you. We just pull that NVCR image for you, so it's ready for your inferencing.
Awesome. And so how would someone, if they want to now call this endpoint, how would they do that?
Definitely. So now we have, just before we go, that you see in my
Oh, that's right.
deployment logs,
Mhm.
I can actually see that my model and my server is ready. Those, once this is, I can go and score against my different models. So just to keep in mind before we go to the endpoint is, this is my model one name and this is my another model name. And when you want to score, or let's just say when we want to do a GET request to this model, Triton multimodal inferencing.com. This you can get from our studio. So it's right here, your REST endpoint. And next you put is V2 models, your model name and versions and one. So this, everything remains same, just this will change. Whatever your model name is, you would replace that. And when I do a GET request, I see what input the model expects for me to score.
And that's all basically the Triton format of doing things with models.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's cool.
there is, yeah, one caveat with Triton is it does expect your model to be in specific model repository format, and they have very beautifully defined in their GitHub repo of different model repository format expected by different frameworks models. So TensorRT, Onyx. Right now we have Onyx models, so we followed this. TorchScript, TensorFlow, all the frameworks that they support.
Okay, cool. All right. And so basically, once you've decided as an organization to use the Triton way of doing things, then it's literally just saying, here's my endpoint, here's the deployment that I'm going to do, and that's it. I
Yep.
mean, it feels like it's a little too easy.
So yeah, that's the goal, that you can do your high performance inferencing on GPUs, load multiple models or single model depending on your use case, and just make it easy for you to deployment.
I mean, that's cool. Is there anything that I'm missing? Anything else you want to show us?
No, that would be all. Just to see that how easy it is for you to deploy these models, we can actually look at our models UI screen
Let's take a look.
and just, yep. And you see, this is the model that I deployed, samples multi-model. That's my model name. Format, you can see Triton, it recognizes. If you remember in our YAML, we did put model format as Triton. And when I come to the artifacts, uh, this is the model format that is expected by Triton. my model name, version, model.onyx, model name, version, model.onyx. That's it. I just have to have my model repository in the expected format.
And again, this is really cool. Like we've been talking about, it's really hard to get models into business value quickly. This feels like it's one of the ways to do it, a powerful way. Where can people go to find out more?
Definitely. So we have links here for our docs, documentation, and samples. So you can go and try out and see how easy it is for you to deploy.
All right, so there's a link for the docs. Here's the link for there's a blog as well that they told us about. Make sure you go check that out. And the samples are all here. This has been amazing. Thank you so much for being with us, Shivani.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you so much for watching. We're learning all about high-performance serving with Triton Inference Server in AzureML. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Take care. Boom. Shivani, you're a pro. Oh, did I hit the wrong button?
No.
You like disappear. Like, you're a pro. All right, let's see if we got any comments or questions here. Because let's get your questions going. I'm moving my screen over because I can't see. Let's see. Triton interest from Jen. Oh, Jen is due number 7. Yeah, I think it's cool that the whole industry is converging towards like having like a repeatable way, because models are models, but having a repeatable way of putting these things to deployment. I think it's cool. So Triton's cool, and I'm glad we're supporting it. High performance brings high responsibility.
Definitely would agree with that.
I think that's cool. High performance brings high responsibility. Love it. Let's see the docs. We put those up. Shivani's blog, or put that up. There's not a lot of questions. I guess it was super easy for everyone. Shivani, anything else you'd like to add for the people that are here?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and try our samples, read our doc, give us feedback. We are always welcoming the feedback so that we can improve our product and service. Yep.
Awesome. Well, Shivani, it's been real. You are the best. I'll put my music on, and you'll come on again to show us more stuff sometime soon, right?
Yep, definitely.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, she said, have a happy new year. I'm so sorry. I like totally kicked her off before she could say, and you have a happy, because again, we have until tomorrow to do that. All righty. Let's go back to my screen here. Okay. So last time, you saw me fumbling with CSS the whole time, and it was not very exciting for me. I feel like centering a div. I'll take a sip of my party drink here. So what I want to do. Oh, here's another one. How about a healthy new year, Jay? We everyone have a healthy new year. Yay! Love it. Jay, always classing us up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So one of the things that I did is, again, I know you guys and gals don't want me to just like do, so this is what our app looks like now, which is garbage. Here's the camera. Now you're getting like 2 of me. By the way, I got a new screen. Look at this. Brand new screen. I have it sideways because I want people to think I'm a really good programmer. Because wherever you show up in an office and there's like 3 screens and you're like, wow, she has her screen sideways. She must be a really good dev. I did that myself. So yeah, I have stuff on there sometimes. But anyways, this is kind of a garbage setup. So I went to themes.dev and like I pay him $99 a year for everything. So I downloaded all the things. They're here. And we're going to pick. We're going to pick the one we like most. So if you go to themes.dev, if you're on a computer and you browse, like which one should we start off? By the way, this is our garbage app, and we want to make it look like we want to really, player? This is the we're going to turn this up. We're going to figure out the layout that we want to do most. You know? So what I did here is let me clear that out. So I'm in the themes dev, and there's like an HTML files in there and stuff. So if you didn't know this trick, it's fantastic. Hold on, I don't want to open Outlook. No, Outlook, no. I just got an email from Mark Rusinovich. I wonder what he said. Let me show you a really fun trick for looking at Python -m http.server. Boop. And now this folder is now, we can look at it. So localhost 8000. And what we're doing, there we go. We're going to pick our layout, and we're just going to start like hardcore, just like we're going to get this layout done. Okay. And again, top of the hour, I might start a Twitter space so y'all can. So any ideas on which one's good? So let's see. Maybe there's like all of them. Landing page pack. Okay. By the way, all themes, components, and assets offered by themes.dev can be used in personal and commercial projects. However, you aren't allowed to redistribute our designs, code, or assets in other way. For example, don't use it in themes you sell. I'm not going to do that. Share your purchases with others outside your team. I'm not going to do that. Use our designs, code, or other assets in page builders or related products. I don't think I'm doing that. Use screenshots of our designs, code, or other assets without giving us credit linking to our website. I think I did that. So I think we're good. They get mad at me, we'll tear it out. But I did buy a license. So don't go to Roshambo.ai and just like download the entire layout, okay? Without purchasing a license, which I have done. Because all themes, components, and assets offered by themes.dev can be used in personal and commercial projects. However, you aren't allowed to. Well, I should do voice work, you know? I should do voice work. All right, so here's the tech landing page. What do you think? Is this one a good one? Let's go to the raw. I don't know. What do you think of this one? Here, I'll go full screen with me in the corner. In enem justu roncus ut imperdiet avene. Manny has a lot to say. Alan, one morning when Gregor Sasma woke from the TR, he found himself. This is cool. All right, I don't know. There's that one. So this one is tech page. There's tech page. Services page. Here's the services page, Rob. Ah, this is nice. I feel like all we want, though, is like a nice page. And then like the square here, you know, with my camera. And then like a big button here that says play. And then it's like rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then as soon as it does, it captures the image of like what I did. Like, let's just say I did paper. And then the computer right here is like, I choose rock. I win. You know, I feel like that's what we want to do. I mean, thoughts? I feel like that's what we want to do. So does this work for that? Okay, so this is services. Here, I'll keep opening these things so we can see the ra. Tech services. Okay, what do we got? SaaS. Are we a SaaS? Do we have amazing features? I think we do. Someone is saying free Minecraft please. Who captured Minecraft? Is this in the news somewhere? Do we have to get a party together to go release them? That's a good question. I mean, I wish I could make it free. I have way less power than everyone thinks I have at Microsoft. It's probably why I have this show on a Friday. Everyone from Corp is not watching, you know? Okay, so there's the SaaS landing page. This is nice. Should we do a thing where we create an account? Maybe I should have one of our lawyers come on our show to talk about how to do this ethically. And because, I mean, eventually y'all are going to play rock, paper, scissors, but it's not going to work. Oh, look, English is probably the worst language to ever learn first. Let me just throw that out there. I was blessed because I moved to Mexico when I was 5 and I learned Spanish. I didn't know I was learning Spanish, and I already knew English because I was 5. Learning English is probably one of the hardest languages to learn. No need for apologies. I was trying to make a joke. It was not so funny. Here, I'm trying to find my people laughing. Where's my people laughing? I don't even know. I haven't done this for so long. There it is. Oh, that's not the right one. So no need to apologize. English is an amazingly difficult language. The fact that you speak any English is amazing. Bless you. Okay. ¿Cuántos años? Oh, look at this. See, and even Spanish is different. You see this? This is tenés. I'm like pointing at it with my mouse. You can't see. That's like a different way of speaking Spanish than I'm used to. South America. But it's cool. You know, we embrace all languages, all cultures. If there's a donut, we will eat it. We don't care where it comes from. All right, so that's the SaaS landing page. Let's go. Let's look at the minimal. I wish I could do like a poll. There's this minimal. I like minimal. In fact, I think that's what I use for my website. Let me see. I think I use minimal for my website. Take a look at that. Oh, look at that. 2022, it updated itself. So there's minimal. I like minimal. Meeting. Let's take a look at meeting. Let's go to the RA. I mean, minimal and meeting kind of look the same. Am I right? Am I right? Let's go to course. Oh. 100% free. Yeah, we should definitely have this in our website because Roshambo is 100% free. We're already getting some votes on minimal. Minimal. Okay. Consultancy. Whoa, this, I don't know. This feels too, by the way, I didn't show you this, but this is what Python is doing in the back end. Because it's, you see that? I did a Python -m. This feels a little too much. I'm just going to, right off the bat, take that one out. And then app, of course. Of course. Mandolin Orange Wire Fire? What is this? Can you hear this, by the way, if I play this? Do you hear that? Did you hear that? Just wanted to see if I can. This one, there's no links up here, though. But I bet we could add them. And I don't know if do we want to sign up? Okay, so those are the ones that we can choose from. We have app page, course. Well, we got rid of consultancy. That one, no. Meeting, minimal. Oh, good. You hear it? Cool. SaaS, services, and tech. We already have. Let me move this up. We already have a vote for minimal. Minimal. Any other thoughts here? Cool. You hear it? That's great. There's minimal. So let me do this here. As y'all are deciding, let me go back to the actual code here so I can see what that looks like. Themes minimal. Okay, here's the minimal theme. Let's take a look at the code. See, it uses Tailwind, which we had already decided we were going to do. It has all of this goodness. Looks great. Wonderful. Look at all these divs. I remember back in the day when we used tables to do that kind of work. I like the green. I like the green swoosh in services. Let's take a look at that. So let's move services up because someone has their that swoosh is good. That's a beautiful swoosh. How did they do that? Let's take a look. Let's go back to services. Here's services. Where's the swoosh? Control F, swoosh. Nope, sorry, it's not in there. Just kidding. So that's the nav. Here is the let's see how they do that. Let's do an inspect here. Oh, look at that. It's responsive. How delicious is that? Inspect here. So there's a div here. And I'm guessing that there's a background something in there. There's this. How did they... Is it the header that does this? Let's take a look. Yeah, here it is. There's the header. There's a background image. It's a linear gradient. Holy cow, I did not know this was done. Holy cow. I think this is what does it. Let's see if our idea is correct. We'll just take this out and see if it goes away. Boop. Boop. Yep, that was it. That was it. This is this. I've never seen that. Wow, that's nice. That's cool. What time is it here? It's Boba Fett day for our family. We watch these things on Friday. It used to be Mandalorian Friday. But right now it's 11:41 my time. AM. I'm guessing for you, it's probably if you're. I think you said you were in Indonesia. Guessing it's like a plus 12, maybe even plus 13. So it's got to be close to 2 a.m. for you, my friend. 2:40. Whoa, there it is. I see it. 2:40. Boop. Bless you. So it looks like there's a linear gradient. So we could probably add this anywhere. So any other votes here? Well, Boba Fett and the Expanse. I've been reading the Expanse books, so there is that. Okay, so far we've got the minimal and the services page. Any others that we should just get rid of offhand? Is this one too boring? Let's get rid of this one. I don't like this one. This one I'm not feeling. I don't know. I feel like we're not selling an app, so we'll get rid of this one. This one though, I mean, engage with your customers on a new level, and if that didn't sell you, then certainly this will. We should all just go back to speaking Latin. I think this is like fake Latin, but still. Minimal with a swoosh is from Jay. Minimal with a swoosh. All right, let's do it. So let's go to minimal back here. Let's go to minimal with a swoosh. We'll take this out. We'll go to the code and let's go to this thing. And what we're going to do is I've already got this running, which is nice. And what I'm going to do is in the pages, I am going to add a new file, and we're going to call it theme.tsx. And then what I'm going to do is I'll just take all of this and then cut stuff out. Shoot. I'll just copy the whole page. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's the okay. Obvi, this is gonna be theme. So for those that are wondering what I'm doing, the way that I've been told, so we don't need this. We don't need set frame. We don't need any of this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Nice. Okay. Then what we're going to do is, oh, shoot, what did I just do? Control Z. Control Z. Okay. I will say div. Okay. Cool. Okay, so basically what I've learned is for React, you make the thing and then you start to pull the components out. You know? Like, you know how I started doing that here? I might do some theme components and then some functional components like these things right here. So we'll take this and what we'll do is we'll go to this goodness. We'll copy the code. And then we'll see what goes on here. There's going to be some problems with it. Like, for example, this notion of class. We'll have to edit and replace. Replace class with class name. Okay. Now let's see what else it's mad about. Image. So these, for some reason, and we don't have these images, so it's going to get mad at us. So the problem with this is it needs to be closed. All of these need to be closed. So let's go up to the top where, okay, so article, header has no corresponding closing tag, and that's because there's an image here that doesn't close. Let's go down. SVG, what's the problem with SVG? Interesting. I think what we need to do is click. Oh, it's got to be on click equals, and then what we'll do is it's an object. So what we'll do is I think we can just say toot, 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 toot. Let's see. Handle events. Yeah. Okay. Tell us on click. On submit. Oh, I think I can just literally just say on submit equals this. Okay. Nice. Let's keep going down to here. What do we got? Those are working. So we just got to go through all of, we did that. So let's go to the next one. Boop. What? Use minimal with a slash. Here we go. Here we go. So that's good. Okay, let's go to the next image here. The other thing that's important is I need to, how does it know? I think it just knows. I think it just does that on the base, right? Because you can see that in the question is, how does it know to use the styles? And it's coming from here. So that's where it's coming from. All right, so we got that. Let's go to the next image. That's the one thing I don't like about doing this, is that it's such a tedious process. All right. Okay. Why is it still mad? So let's save that. And let's make sure I can take this out. This we'll take out for now. Okay. I think it's because it doesn't like these things. There's no comments that we can use in. Here we go. Comments are bad. Doop. By the way, remind me at the top of the hour so we can get some folks in here to ask some questions, make some comments. Oh, one more. Yep. Okay, so we're starting to get some goodness here. This div apparently has no corresponding tag. SVG is good. Div is good. Is it this? No. Did we get all these guys? Yep. So we got that. Maybe it's right here. This. Okay. So these things now are just, what are these, warnings? What about here? Div class name has no corresponding thing. So we have this. Let's format document here. Let's take this off. So there's like a missing div somewhere. Where am I missing? Wow, maybe it's there. That fixed it. So let's format. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So this is still running. So we should be able to go to theme to see what the damage is here. Cool. That's not bad. Mobile menu. So we'll take this out. There we go. Format document. Looks like this is on these. Format document. Hey now. Hey now. This looks great. Avi, we have some problems with we should find a logo for this too. Noun project. Here we go. Noun project. Rock and let me log in here. Let me log in because I have an account with these people too. Oh, I don't even remember my account. Let's see here. Noun project. Noun project. We gotta get an icon here. We're doing everything. So hand. Hold on, let me log in. I am not a robot. Oh, great. Great. I got to find all the crosswalks. 1, 2, 3. Please enter a password. Nice. Okay. Hand rock. Oh, look at this. Rock covers paper. Should this be our logo? Is this, did we find our logo? Hey, welcome. How's it going, my friend? Welcome. We're looking for a logo for our Roshambo project. See all. This one's cool too. This looks like potatoes. Like it's a potato like peeking out. We could do a square that's just paper. This looks like a potato. Okay. Which is the one we found before? Which we found one that we liked, and I was like, oh shoot, where'd it go? This one. This one's cool. Let's go to this thing and let's see how big these icons were for minimal landing page. Inspect. 160, 32 high. 32 high. 32 high. Okay. 32 high. So let's export this. We're going to use this. Do we have a special color we want to use? No. We don't want. We want nothing. Any special colors? Red? No, it's too ugly. It's too ugly. We'll just use the black one. Download PNG. Let's change the size though. We want 32, or maybe we download the SVG. There we go. And then let's do some photoshopping. Look at us. Look at us solving some problems. Solving some problems. And we're not even at the top of the hour yet. No. New file. Create. Okay. Avi, we need a clear background. So let's do that. This we can delete. Boop. Yes. Boop. And now what we can do is, I wonder if it's smart enough to get this download that's an SVG. Yes. There we go. And move this around here. deselect. And then let's put some text in there. You know, maybe like Roshambo.ai or something. Roshambo.ai. What is this text that you've given me? Myriad Pro? So many fonts to choose from. Should we just go Sego UI? No, that's so boring. Oh, look at that. I don't know if I like it. Oh my gosh, this feels like a 90s website. Courier new. Okay. All the ideas are coming. Courier new. Where are you at? Courier new. We're gonna make it bold. Courier new bold. Boop. Okay. Cool. All right. So we got that. Use Microsoft red, green, and yellow, blue, and the rock. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I see what you're saying. I don't know if I'm talented enough to do that. Ugh. Man, is everyone? If you have kids and you get emails like non-COVID close contact, I get like 50 of those emails a day. Erg. Okay, Roshambo.ai, wonderful. So we'll leave that there. This layer we'll put like this. This one we'll put like this, and then we'll change the canvas size to, I don't know, how much should I clip off? Actually, let me see how big this is here. It's like 18. Let's see. What's the height of this thing? Do we even know? 19 pixels? That can't be right. So let's do this. Let's do file new. We want to do 32 high. 32 high because that's how big it has to be. So custom. Let's make the width like 1,000. We're going to clip it, and then it's got to be 32 high. 32 high, create. Oh, I did it again. Yes. Now I can do this correctly because when I drag this thing in here, where's it at? Where you at? Maybe 1,000 was too much. There it is. So, why won't it let me move it? Help a brother out, please. There we go. And now we'll put the Roshambo.ai. Obvi, it's going to need to be a lot smaller. All right. $230. Proceed. There you go. Let's move this kind sir over a little bit. There we go. Boom. File export. Quick export as ping. Ping, 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 ping. Public is web public. Let's do new folder. Logo. All right, so we did that little fun detour. So let's go over here, and I think it's images logo ping. Boom! Look at that! Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Like literally engage with your friends on a new level. All right, so we got that. Looks like we don't need a lot of this stuff. So let's take some of that stuff out. Blog, how about home? About what's the other thing? What's that thing where you have we don't need to sign in yet. We can think about it later. We'll just do these two. Okay. The other thing is that this kind of is not gonna, it's gonna start to be weird because like this doesn't disappear yet, right? So we need to fix that. Okay, so we got that. We don't need any of this stuff, right? Does anyone know how big it has to be, the logo? I'm just like, psh, you know, I try something out. All right, I'm going to start a Twitter space here. Here we go. If you follow me on Twitter, it's at Seth Juarez. If you want to code along with me, let me see here. AI show talk back. Boop. Add topics. Technology. Definitely not NFTs. Gadgets. NFT. Wow, there's a lot of NFT. Can I make a new one? Is there a way to? Crypto. Netflix is under technology. Spotify, LTC, Uber. There's got to be an AI thing in there. Twitter Spaces, Nano, Helium cryptocurrency, gadgets, TikTok, PayPal, Hulu. What? I'm not going to add topics. Maybe I can. Can I write my own? Can I write my own topics? Science. Let's see what's in science. All right, I'll just start it now. I'm not going to invite people. All right. It's on there. So if you want to go in there, feel free to jump in. Okay. So I started a Twitter space. If you want to come talk to me, you're welcome to jump in. I think they can hear. Yeah, I can hear me. It's all working. All right. Roshambo.ai, home and about. I think we take all this other stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it off. So we don't need. And if you want to talk to me, we'll have some people coming on. If you want to talk to me, just raise your hand or something. Okay. So I feel like we can get rid of a lot of this stuff. Well, logos part. So let's get rid of that. Logos. By the way, for those that are listening on the Twitter Spaces, if you go to ak.ms/AI show live, you'll see the video of me doing this. I just wanted to have a place where people can talk back to me if they want to. Okay. So not this. Where's the logos part? So it's definitely not in the header. Here we go. There's the splash. We'll leave that there for now. Hello. Welcome to the Twitter space of the Talkback channel for my AI show. If you go to aka.ms AI show live, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, where are all those logos coming from? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go over here and I am going to cheat. Inspect element. So there's this one, and then there's this placeholder image, and then there's this one. So flex max screen doubled, header, and then we have all these. This. Okay. So the cool thing is that in the article, then we can start to. Okay, this makes sense now. No, it doesn't. Apparently, this is all part of the header. What the freak? That is a ginormously crazy header. Okay, so inside the header, we have we have the top, we have the whole thing, and then inside the whole thing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So let's take out the last. We only need the one. Let's take out the last 3. 1, 2, 3, and then these things are out, which makes sense. Okay, cool. So we have 4 things in the header. We only need the first one. So let's go to the header here, and looks like there's 4 things in the header, right? And we only need the first one. Alrighty. Refresh. We did it. Amazing. Inspect. There is a problem with this header being super padded on the bottom. Padding top is at 8. I feel like padding bottom should also be at 8. So let's do that. All right, this is starting to look like a website. You know what I'm saying? Let's. Oh shoot! Why is it this? Oh, I see why. Padding X. Padding bottom should still be 8. In fact, I don't even know why this is in here. Let's take it out. Okay. Cool. Okay. I don't know. This still feels super roomy. You know what I'm saying? Let's do PT 6. Dude. 6. Nice. Look at that. Look at that beautiful footage. I'm just looking at comments here. Okay. Alrighty. We can close all these things because we already decided what we're gonna do. You know, we already decided what we're gonna do. Oh, where are all these errors coming from? Oh, I know what they are. They're picture errors. Big shooter. Oh shoot, there's other errors. Fill rule apparently is bad. Clip rule is bad. Stroke line cap is bad. Stroke line join. These are all things I need to fix. And then obviously all these images that I'm not liking. Okay. So next thing. I think we just need the image, the image and the other thing. So let's get rid of let's No console. Inspect element. So I think what we can do now that the header has been solved, the footers one we want. So we want to take out like the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We'll take those 3 out. 4. We'll take the bottom 4 out, and then I think we're good for that. So header, div, 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 and then what is this? Div, and then footer. So we want to take the last 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, 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 perfect. Wow, we got to figure out what we're going to put here. Or nothing. So then what we want to do is yeah, if you go to Roshambo.ai, I actually purchased it. You're just going to see the ugly one, right? That we're trying to fix it. We're trying to fix it. Okay. Cool. Looks like there is a way to have these two things side by side. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to extract this header into its own component. So let's do that. Component. Let's call them layout component. New folder layout. New file. Header.tsx. No. We might do some props later. We don't need these effects. So let's go to this theme here. Let's take this entire header. Now let's put it here. Okay, so this has been taken out, which is great. Okay. We may also consider doing head stuff, but maybe we won't do that yet. So okay, so now that we've done that, what in theory I can do is I can say import header from components. I think it's like components layout dot header. And then what I can do is I can take this out and just say header. Boop. And what in theory we should have is the same thing over again. Boop. All right, let's fix the footer. Looks like we're going to need a white version of this. How do we do that? What about user? Oh, Control Z. That's not delete. Is there a way to make this completely white? I don't know how to do this. Okay. How do you convert color here in I wish I knew how to do that. You know what I'm gonna do? Such a cheater. Yes, I cheated. Delete. It's not cheating. It's being smart about how we do stuff. All right, let's see if I can move it. Nice. File. Quick export as PNG. Ping. Logo. White. Okay. Now we can go down here to les footers. Bonjour footer. Where are you at? 2022. Bonjour les footers. Images. Logo. White. Ping. Ooh, delicious. Delicious. You will have the greatest fun of your entire life. For sure. Okay. We don't have any of these. We'll just leave them there. This is the part where... Okay. Landing pages. So this div, we might just be able to get rid of. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kill it. Oh, Control Z. I broke it. Uh-oh. I killed the wrong amount. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Okay. See what that looks like. That's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, what do we... Oh, my goofy face is in the way. That's not bad. Cool. 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 By the way, if you want to come talk to me, I started a Twitter space. I'll put you on. This is cool. So far, so good. So let's take the footer off. I think you just raise your hand or something if you're... Let's take the footer out. Make it a thing. Okay. Article footer. Footer. Control C. Let's do a new file. Footer.tsx. Okay. Then we can take all this out. And then what we can do is we can say bye-bye. Bye-bye. And then up here we can say import footer from components, layout, footer. And then we can say us. Look at us be web designers. Huh? Refreshing. All right. Okay. So far, everything's looking glorious. Any thoughts so far on this? Any ideas? Are we so far so good, right? I feel like we've got the thing that we want. So what then we can do is to make our theme, so new file. Let's see how I did this before. Oops. I did this before and it was pretty cool. So let's see, web components, layouts. Here we go. I called it root. Oh, this is clever. I was super clever about this. I'm just going to steal my own work, because why not? It's not stealing if it's from yourself, right? I'm going to call it theme instead. Okay, what did I call it up here? Header. I think it should be called navigation. Rename. Let's change that to, because it's not the header, it's the navigation. Let's be more precise. So this is broken now, right? So it's got to be navigation. See that? It fixed it. Oh, but it still says header. So I got to go to... No, it should be navigation now. Navigation. So this is all... should still be... You still happy with me? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Super happy. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this, we need components, layouts, navigation. We got that. I called it footer. Okay, footer. Yeah. Some footer. What is this? Why is this not happy? Cannot find modules. Oh, they're right next to each other. What? Why is it mad at me? All right, let's try that. Import navigation. There we go. Cool. Import footer from footer. Okay. Where is this coming from? What is this? Metadata? Oh, yeah. It's something that I defined that I don't need. Okay, cool. Okay. We could take this out. Take all this out. We don't have meta. Okay. What we could do is we could say title. Title for sure is needed. Title. this yet. Title. Cool. Okay, and then our theme is here. So this would be our theme. Here, article. We don't need this. Oh, we do. We'll do this. Oh, I kind of like this though. I kind of like this. Now this works, right? I mean, shoot, we don't need all this. So we'll take this out. Okay. Okay. In theory, what we should be able to do, in theory, is I should be able to say import theme from components layout theme. And what I should be able to do is I should be able to return theme title equals Roshambo.ai like this, and then I should be able to take that out. We don't need this. I don't know what this main thing is. What is main? We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. In theory, we should be able to do that. So format document. Okay. Let's go back to our webby site. Boom! Look at this beautiful footage. Now, obviously, this is all messed up. But we're getting there. And look, we got a half hour left. This is great. Now let's go back to our Tailwind themes. Localhost at 8,000. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jay is saying it's a lot closer. Yeah, we're starting to do the thing. So let's see. I think it was localhost at 8,000. Localhost 8,000. Let's see if there's some elements that we can use. Air control. No, see, it's just really cool stuff. By the way, it's $99 for a year, and they give me new ones every time. So I'm happy paying them. Maybe we should have used one of these. Holy cow! What was I thinking? This is cool. Oh shoot, we should have used this. No, we're good. I'm good. Okay. We can go back, because the cool thing is we can go back and change the theme all around it, and just like I did, and it wouldn't even matter. Okay, that's not what I want. What I want is I want to be able to show windy blocks. Here we go. We want to do this, right? Side by side. So let's look at the code. Copy. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to fix this. Because in theory, now we should have like a side-by-side thingy. Perfect. But there's a class name there that's messing things up. So let me pull that out. Where you at? Where you at, class name? There you are. Cool. Cool. So in theory now, we're starting to really build out the side-by-side thing. Oh, Joseph, thanks so much for showing up, buddy. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Cool. Thanks for being with us. Oh, so Joseph asking, what are we doing? React. Yeah, today we're the thing about AI is that it's only like building models is super cool, but getting a model into an actual application actually is pretty hard. Pretty hard. So what we're doing is there is this ugly Roshambo website. We've already got the AI part to work. AI works perfectly well. Now we're trying to build the app where you could actually be like rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Right? That's what we're doing now. And we're doing pretty good. I think overall I'm happy like with how so far we've kind of made it do its thing. And so now what we got to do is we just got to start laying this out so that, you know, it looks nice. And so far, like I said, we're starting to get nice things here. So notice that we have these kinds of things. I don't know. I wonder. Features. Let's see what we got. I mean, elements. What do we got on the elements side? Yeah, see, these are cool. Yeah, these are cool. See, I mean, like we could have something like this with how many times you've won, how many times you've lost, etc. Okay. So let's go back. And even it even has the thing here. So let's get the video frames. Let's get everything in here so that it looks nice. Okay. Hold on, let's fix this. Format document. Okay, cool. Now it makes sense. The problem is what let me see this again. Where does the text go? Inspect. Okay. Let's try putting a div in the middle and see what happens. My content here. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. So maybe we should have like something up here where you can select all the things. Like pick your camera. Like on this side we should have a pick your camera, and this side we should have a start. You know? And then we can put the camera, the video player in here. Okay, let's try it. Well, we don't need this anymore, so we'll close this. By the way, did I tell everybody? No, this is what I want to show. Task manager. Task manager. Did I show y'all my new machine? Look at this. Look at this beautiful footage. This is how much RAM I'm using right now. Yeah. CPUs. Oh wow, something looks like my GPU is being used. Okay, cool. So we've got this. Okay, let's do that. Let's put a div up here. So this is. Where is Shivani? It says all over the place. Oh, Shivani showed up earlier today. She showed up at the beginning of the show. So the way this show works is we have at the first half hour we have a guest. They show up. The second half hour sometimes we may have another guest, and then the rest of the second hour is we're building an AI project. So this AI project is rock paper scissors, shoot. But the way it works is it actually uses your camera, and you actually do it, and it sees you, and then it's able to play it that way. So that's what we're doing here right now. We're trying to build the website that actually uses the AI, because that's the part that nobody. I don't know. That's the part that nobody shows, right? Which is, to me, is kind of dumb. Roshambo.ai. Everyone is all about like showing you the. Let me show you the model building, but then actually in an application, still work. Oh yes. We should get you on, man. Oh, I know who this is. Christos. Welcome, buddy. Thank you. I forgot what I was doing. Here we go. So we'll take that out. And we'll put the device selector in there. But we don't need this. So what it looks like. I wonder why inspect. I kind of want it to be tighter in there, you know? And then I want it on the other side. No, I think I want it here. And then I'll do a start game over here. So here's this. So by the way, you picked the camera. If you picked a camera, you see this right here? That's the other camera. That's the thing that does all the capturing. And like if I put my hand out like this and click on it, in theory. What? Why is it mad? Oh, of course you didn't get that. Okay, what? Uncaught service to predict. Oh no. Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. Is the API not going, or what's the deal? Oh, that's why. API's not going. Oof. That's why that no worky. Uh-oh. We need to sort that out. So I need to figure this clip rule stuff out. Refresh. I know everything's out of whack. We're still working on it. There's my camera. So I put a rock in front of there. In theory, it's gonna guess paper. Oops. Maybe it's because I have to use my other hand. Hold on. I'll use my other hand. Rock. Maybe it only knows that. Rock. Still paper. We still got to fix the model, apparently. There we go. That's a rock. Paper. Oh, no. You bad model. So yeah, the AI is not working all the way. Just move things to those grids. Oh, you're saying put this inside of the grid? I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't like that it's like floating at the bottom. You know? Let's take the device selector. Let's move it. Let's move it to the. Let's put it here. And then instead of having all this goofy text, we'll div the thing in here. Div what thing you saying? The video. The video. Boom. Cool. Yeah, I like this. Move the camera in and then the other one. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't like that it's so friggin'. Why is it centered that way? MX Auto MD Grid calls 2 LG Gap X8. There's got to be something about like why. No, this isn't it. First grid. We want that. Maybe it's this. What's the gap 6? There's something that's happening. There's something that's happening with the text. Like we want this at the top and we want it centered. Oh, that's it. It's the padding top that's messing us up. It should be about 6. Let me show you. Let's fix that. It's not going to work here unless I do it here. Okay, 6. No, I don't want any of this padding top. Whoa! Hey, yo! Well, hey, friends. Sorry about that. My computer just stopped. Holy cow. That's never happened. We still there? All right. That was bananas. Sorry, oh my gosh. My computer literally just stopped. I think it's 3 that I want. Holy cow. My computer literally just restarted. But now for some reason, I can't show my face. That was crazy. Like my computer literally just restarted. Huh. I know you can't see me. I don't know why it's not working, but I'm going to end the space here. Yeah, that was crazy. I know you can't see me, but let me share my screen so at least you can see that. Holy cow, that was bananas. Let me share my screen. Yeah, so basically, whew, I badmouthed it. Whoa, that was bananas. So let's round out what we've got here. We got about 9 minutes to go here. I don't know why it's not even like showing. I don't know why it's not showing my. Okay, that's my other screen. No, nothing there. Camera. There I am. Sorry about that. Holy cow. Whew. Everyone disappeared. I was like, what happened? No. No. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a disruption. That was bananas. What search term are we talking about? What are we talking about search term wise? Yeah, so this all like disappeared. Wow. Okay. So in theory we should be back. Wow. That was what search term are we talking about? No, let's not restore those. Whew. That was scary. I wonder where all this space is coming from at the top. That's it. It's that div. Sorry about that. That was bananas. I don't know what happened there. What is this for? We don't need this. Oh, maybe we do. Let's just change this to BG white. Is that a thing? Welcome to Roshambo. Oh, jeez. To Roshambo.am. I crashed his Snagit. It crashed my entire computer. Like I was just like trying to be all cool about like my computer's so fast. Wow, that's a lot of padding. I'm taking that padding. That padding is making me grumpy. No, we're not gonna padding 12. Psh, psh, psh. Padding 12. Psh. There we go. And I'm gonna take this BG gray and put it to BG white because I mean, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I think we've almost got something that looks nice. Oh, did we get a raid at that time? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oof. Oof. Sorry about that, friends. I think it's a coincidence. Okay. Oh, Clarkio. He's such a nice guy. He recently left Microsoft. He's working at another place. He's such a good dude. He's so good at streaming. Like that guy. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I think of him, I'm like, he's so good at doing stuff. This is the way most CSF play. I don't know what I'm doing. So if this is the right thing, then great. Great. How do we center this? How do we center it? I don't want to center it. I don't even care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. No me importa. No me importa. Let's move the canvas over so that we can at least get something done. Roshambo.ai. There's the canvas. And then there's the button that we made invisible. So let's canvas it over here. This is the canvas that we're going to put on this side here, right? Because we have the div. Div. We'll take that out. And then we'll put our div of our answers. Oh, too much, Seth. Too much divs, Seth. Too much. Maybe we don't even need this one. Too many divs is, too many divs just makes your life harder. And then we can take all this ugliness out. I know we have this button. I might just leave that in there. What was in here? Format documento. Okay. Oh, it's time for the walk-off music. Oh, that was loud. Sorry about that. Let's see if we got something here that can look a little prettier. Why is this so weird? Oh, is that padding top garbage? Oof. No. Padding top 6. Great question. I just joined How is ML related to a webcam website? So basically, this webcam takes pictures, sends it to an AI model that then predicts whether this thing is a rock or a paper or scissors. Why is this still thing on? Where's the padding top coming from? Oh, there's the padding top. Snuck in there. Cool beans. So it's not going to work all the way because we decided that it's not going to work all the way. So there's rock. Boom! Oh, it should have put the picture in there though, right? What's the dealio here? What's the dealio? Paper! Still paper. Scissors, it has a hard time. All right, let's check this bad boy in. We still have to do something about this. Fill rule. I think it's in the header. We can go a little bit over. Who cares? Fill. I don't like this. Just take it out. Ah. Oh. Let me Control Z that. Fill rule, clip rule. Clip rule, fill rule. Clip rule. Where are we at? And then fill rule. None of that. So it's probably in the footer. Ooh, hey yo, let's check this in. CD Roshambo, git status. Okay, git add dot git commit -m attempting to an improved layout. Here we go. Alrighty, so hopefully you should see this at rochambeau.ai within the next 15 minutes. Unless it broke. Thank you so much for being with us. Next time on the show, Aishigul and B are going to talk about Azure Speech Services at noon, and at 11 they're going to talk fast track labeling with data labeling services. It's a double duty. They are fantastic people, so make sure you tune in. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully, wait, I'm going to go look at it. I'm curious now. GitHub.com. AI Advocates, Rochambeau Actions. Oh, I forgot to push. Git push. Push. Here we go. By the way, thank you so much for being with us. This has been amazing. We actually got some stuff done today. So thank you so much for being with us, and hopefully we will see you next time. Take care, my friends.